Thanks for joining me, Roman Harper. I know you have people waiting on you. Let's talk about this game. The first half, Matthew Stafford converting a lot of third downs, and they were moving the football. What was the mood at halftime for you guys?
You know, we were still fine and confident. We knew we just had to come out and continue to play, stick together as a team. They're going to make plays early, and we just had to continue to fight through it. We'll be just fine, and we did a good job of that. We knew we had to get a turnover to try and match the offset the two that we had early, and once we did that, it was game over.
It's the playoffs. But did you see a different game, a different intensity from this Lions offense this time around?
I mean, it was nothing shocking. You know, we knew they were going to try and come out there and make some plays, and they really tried to force it to Calvin. And they did a great job of that. He's so hard to stop, and he's a big-time matchup. And, you know, we made plays overall, and we did enough just to win the game. And that's all we can worry about, and that's all we wanted to do tonight was win the game, and we're moving on.
Victor brought it up in the studio. Is Calvin Johnson the toughest wide receiver in the NFL to cover?
I mean, I've said that for a couple years now. And the biggest thing is I saw him in action and live, and again, the Pro Bowl. And after I saw that, man, that's all I need to see. The dude's 6'5", can jump out the gym, has great hands, and is blazing fast. So you tell me what's wrong with him.
Exactly, not much. What adjustments did you guys make? Because you really kind of came together at times, especially early on in the second half.
Well, you know, we had to mix up some zones, some coverages, and at the end of the day, our corners had to make it stand up a little bit better. And we did a great job of that, trying to win at the line of scrimmage. And after we did that, we settled in, we got a little bit more pressure, and our offense continued to score. And as long as they stayed on the field, we knew we were going to continue to roll, and they had to start pressing a little bit, and then after that we were good.
I want to ask you about San Francisco coming up. I'm hearing stories out on the left coast about they took exception with you guys blitzing so much in that preseason game. There's going to be probably a war of words this week. Have you heard that story? Have you heard that they're still upset about that? Does that bother you at all, or does that fire you up?
That means we all can get excited. We're looking forward to it, and it's going to be good.
And last thing I have.
I just want to join the party.
Okay. Before I get you in here, you get a win tonight. Are we going to get another win for you on Monday?
Oh yeah, man. You know, we're looking forward to a big game. Me and Drew, we got something, and yeah, baby, it's gonna be good.
And rematch from the previous game this year.
Yeah, I mean, roll tide, baby. We're gonna go get us a national championship and win. You know what I mean?
What's he talking about
Tiger
here?
bait. Well, we see, Roman and I lift weights at the same time Friday after practice.
Right.
And so there's this game that we play in the weight room that we kind of bet on, and then we usually pick a college game to kind of double or nothing.
Oh, really?
And so it happened to be, you know, when LSU Alabama week, I think that's when we started the whole back and forth thing. And so it's kind of accumulated back and forth. He's up on me right now, but hopefully I'm going to be winning it back if LSU can get the job done.
That's breaking news, folks. We'll see what happens. They agree tonight, but they won't be agreeing this week. We'll bring Drew in here. Thanks for the time.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Thank you. Roll Tide.
All right, exactly. We'll bring you in the batter's box here, yeah. That was a good transition. Let's talk about tonight. I mean, really a tale of two halves for you guys. Talk about, you know, trailing in halftime. You guys aren't used to that, especially at home.
No, but I think we knew that this was going to be you know, a hard-fought game, especially early on. We knew that we might have to, you know, not necessarily weather a storm, but, you know, fight back from some adversity. I mean, we didn't want it to be because of, you know, turnovers, which, you know, obviously we said we couldn't do coming into this game, and sure enough, we give them 2 in the first half. But we come into halftime deficit, but offensively just very calm, knowing that, listen, we've basically given it to them twice. Other than that, they haven't stopped us. So let's go out here, let's be balanced, let's take care of the football, and we'll go down and score points. Defense was preaching, hey, let's get 2 of them back. And sure enough, Jabari Greer's 2 interceptions got him back to even up the turnover battle. And, you know, we were able offensively to continue to move the football, continue to score points. Defense made some big stops, big turnovers, and that was the tale of the game.
All right, Drew, they get Sue back on defense. Did you see a different Lions defense than you saw last month?
You know what? He's a great player. Louis Delmas in the secondary, free safety. He's a great player too. Both of them had great years, and obviously they missed the first game against us. But you know, I think their strategy in this game was going to be try to make us throw it underneath, and you know, get the ball loose, which they were able to do effectively there in the first half. But you know, I'm glad that we were able to, you know, fix that and obviously go down and I think scored 5 times in the second half. That's winning football.
We'll break down the performance of some of your teammates quickly. Let's talk about Pierre Thomas. Boy, some great runs tonight.
Pierre is such a stud. You know what? I've seen him play a lot of great games, and he is, you know, certainly a huge part of our offense in this team and has been for a while now. But I think tonight might be one of the best games I've ever seen Pierre Thomas play. And I kind of sat back in awe at times watching him run the football, shed tacklers, I mean, doing everything, you know, running, catching, blocking. He's one of those all-around, just versatile backs that can do anything. He's smart, tough. just love the fact he's on my team.
Talk about how you have so much faith in your receivers. Colston had a drop, Meacham had a drop, but they come back to catch touchdown passes, and really, you never lose faith in these guys.
No, absolutely not. Listen, those guys, you know, we've spent a lot of time together, you know, and we've been through a lot together, ups and downs, but mainly ups, you know, and I think we know throughout the course of the game we're going to get our opportunities. You know, I'm going to miss them from time to time. They might miss one from time to time, but in the end we'll make the plays that need to be made in order to win the game, and obviously both those guys came up with some huge plays today. 9th
straight win, the toughest win you've had in a while. To earn it like this, is that a good way to start the playoffs?
Absolutely, absolutely, because they only get tougher as you go, and you know, as we look to this week, you know, it's on the road, and then you know, anything after that is more than likely on the road. So, you know, we've got to be able to win at home. We've got to be road warriors as well. The big thing is we just got to understand the formula for winning. And I feel like playing great defense, great in the special teams, offense, balance, taking care of the football, all those things are winning football.
I thought, you know, you were aggressive against the Panthers, pedal to the metal, and that was the same way tonight, especially on 4th down, 3 for 3 on 4th downs. I thought those were some crucial conversions.
No, they were, absolutely. And, you know, I think we just felt like, you know, no matter what the situation, we're going to get the first down, we're going to continue the drive. We know how good they are offensively and how they can, you know, turn good field position into, you know, a quick score. But we also, you know, just had that mentality of, you know, very aggressive, believing in ourselves and the play call and the situation, and you know, we were able to capitalize on all those, kept drives alive, and got touchdowns every time.
Last question I have, up next, San Francisco, a trip to the left coast. What do you think of these Niners?
I think they're a very good team. Got a lot of respect for Coach Harper and that team. You know, they're a 13-win team. That's hard to do, and they've won in a lot of different ways. But they've won with great defense. They've won with a great run game. Alex Smith has had a great season. They're just doing all the little things right. I like to think we're doing those things right as well, and that's why this should be a heck of a football game.
Well, good luck against San Francisco, and good luck against Roman Harper on Monday, I guess, right?
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on.
All right, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, Drew Brees here. Big game for him once again. If LSU fans didn't like Drew Brees already, that's just another reason, guys.